Today's topic is small group, fully insured health insurance. As you all know, these small groups under 50 employees, like small businesses under 50 employees, like restaurants, doctors' offices, and any business with under 50 employees, there has been a challenge in providing health insurance for smaller groups because the larger groups are self-insured. Big companies over 50 employees, they're self-insured. They're able to provide so-called health savings accounts to the large employer groups. But smaller group employees, especially employers, are not able to afford to come up with a payment. My focus today is more important than a minimum wage issue. Minimum wage is really it is between the employer and employee. I don't think there should be an issue. There should not be a mandate of minimum wage, which artificially raises the cost for the employer, and also employee loses the benefit of being employed by the employer. So let me talk about how can we provide insurance for a small group like under 50 employees. First, I want to focus on it. Allow segmentation of small group members into impaired health support plans on application and first renewal. And the first renewal, give give them so-called a support plan so that this will lower the small group health insurance premium by at least 15 to 20%, folks. 15 to 20%. Let me go into the detail. Let me go into the detail. Let's consider the situation where you get health insurance through a smaller employer plan. You get health insurance from a smaller employer plan that is fully insured. Yes. At present, Obamacare requirements and state laws regulate that both individual policies and small insured groups, yes. Making small group health insurance affordable has been a major challenge for decades. This is where we have 27 million uninsured, so-called uninsured, are in the smaller group, folks. So that's why my focus is on the smaller group employers. Before Obamacare, some states tried to mandate small group guaranteed coverage and community ratings into like a single risk pool, lump everyone together for calculating the premiums. It does not matter. It does not matter if you're making efforts to stay healthy or not. It does not matter. It does not matter if you follow your doctor's treatment plans. It doesn't. It is a government mandated one size fits all approach, folks. One size fits all approach. It especially raises the premiums for young and healthy groups. People in their 20s and 30s, they cannot afford to pay this premium. This has been the major obstacle in providing health insurance. People are healthy, and especially the college goings, high school students want a part-time job. They have to depend either on the parents' insurance and they can't afford the premium to pay. So consider a second major challenge with smaller groups, guaranteed issue. Guaranteed issue. That may sound good on one level, but what does it mean? What really it means is insurance is issued to a smaller group regardless of any health condition of any employee or a family member. Yes, states that adopted the guaranteed issue before Obamacare saw premiums soar. There were no limits on premiums, folks. There were no limits. And smaller groups dropping coverage. There were a greater number of uninsured as premiums rose to unaffordable levels by the employers. Employers could not pay the premiums and they did not provide. Actually, in real honesty, employers want to provide the premiums to these smaller groups, but we are not giving the proper tools to them. Irrespective of your health status, irrespective of your physical condition, once you lump into one size fits all approach, premiums for everybody goes up, irrespective of your age, sex, your health status. Premiums goes across, soars across all levels. That's why Obamacare failed. So they, as a result, they were more uninsured as premiums rose to unaffordable levels. So what Obamacare adopted are the same concepts. These are market distortions. These are market distortions that fail to encourage coverage for all or produce lower premiums. They did not. They did not succeed in lowering the premiums. We don't want to continue and go back to those failed approaches, folks. We really don't want to go back to the failed approach. Concepts are laudable, obviously, but without the market balancing ideas of personalized health insurance, they are doomed to fail. They're doomed to fail. Let's talk about guaranteed issue. Let's talk about that. Guaranteed issue. We must find a new way forward. Want a guarantee issue? Personalized health insurance is a balanced approach for smaller groups to get affordable health insurance. Employees and family members suffering from serious chronic and persistent conditions can be accepted into impaired health support plans. Yes. The remaining group members will have lower affordable premiums. If you have a serious health condition, you will get a focused care with affordable subsidized premiums, folks. Affordable subsidized premiums. Segmenting seriously impaired risk with smaller groups would be a special service designated to meet unique medical concerns. It would provide an extra help, information, support needed to deal with impaired health conditions. Bottom line, folks, everyone, regardless of health, gets affordable guaranteed health insurance. Let's look into the affordable coverage. Affordable coverage for smaller groups, obviously. For most employees and family members, small group plans provide coverage much like individual policies. Yes, much like individual policy. One major difference is that with group plans, the employer helps to pay the premiums. This is where it's beneficial for the employees. Employer pays the premium. With a smaller group, there might be one or more individuals with a serious condition that makes a plan member, either an employee or a family member, uninsurable. This would affect the insurability of the entire group, meaning higher premiums to others in the group. Whereas in personalized health insurance model would allow uninsurable workers with family members to qualify the same impaired health support plans we previously described for uninsurable individuals. Here's how. Personalized health insurance will allow otherwise uninsurable workers and family members to qualify for the same impaired health support plans we previously described as uninsurable individuals. Here is how affordable small group insurance with guaranteed coverage works. Number one, all insurable members of the small group accepted by a participating insurer. No federal state subsidies, folks, for this category. All of them are insured. And number two, all insurable. Initially, the groups rejected after review by the Health Review Authority. The entire small group is guaranteed a certificate of guaranteed coverage. Again, no state or federal subsidies in this categories either. You need to look at the chart on my right side and you'll get an idea what I'm talking about. Some uninsurable, number three, some uninsurable. Health Review Authority provides uninsurable employees and family members of a small group access to the impaired health support plans. This is where you get federal and state subsidies, folks, in number three category. In this system, all small groups wanting to purchase a health insurance will be able to get insurance. No employer is mandated or required to purchase insurance. However, under the personalized health insurance model, all employers have an option to purchase affordable small group coverage, folks. Affordable small group coverage. I want to go back again and repeat this once again. Take a look at the diagram on my right side, folks. Number one, an employer with a small group employees, like less than 50, especially the restaurants, small mom and pop businesses. This is where our economy, most of the economy survives on small businesses, folks. This is an engine. It's a driving engine for our country. This is where our main focus should be. So an employee with a smaller group employees wanting a fully insured health plan for all employees can apply with limited underwriting to any participating insurer. They may secure mutually agreed upon affordable coverage at discounted, standard, and experience rates with an affordable premium. Yes. And number two, if a small group is insurable but is denied or unable to negotiate accepted coverage at a fair premium, they can submit an appeal to a public-private mediator, so-called Health Review Authority, which doesn't cost the government a penny. Health Review Authority will review the smaller groups and will issue a certificate of guaranteed coverage. That certificate would include coverage for any and all pre-existing conditions. And that certificate can be taken to any participating insurer. That would then be obligated to offer group health insurance at their standard rates or predetermined reasonably added cost not to exceed 10%, not to exceed 10% as determined by the Health Review Authority, folks. Again, number three category, as I mentioned before, any member of a small group employee or a family member determined to be by the Health Review Authority to be truly uninsurable, they are truly uninsurable, would be offered options under subsidized impaired health support plans. The remainder of the group would be offered a certificate of guaranteed coverage. This third option is a magic sauce and the unique market balancing design of a personalized health insurance. It allows personalized services. It allows personalized services and coverage for otherwise uninsurable workers most in need of immediate medical care. It allows the segmentation of members, employees or family members of small groups into subsidized premium impaired health support plans. You see, personalized health insurance will provide for the needs of the sickest among us and lowers the premium for a small group insurance by at least 15 to 20% across the board for all small group members or employers or employees. See, this is the beauty about personalized health insurance model where employers would love to participate, and there's no mandate in this. And employees also would love to participate because the premiums are affordable. This is where the big difference is. The segmentation is the key, folks. Segmentation of small group members into impaired health support plans will allow lower small group premiums by at least 15 to 20% to all of them across the board. So it will be beneficial to the majority of the employees. It's a win-win for everyone, folks. I hope I clarified you. You can look at the diagram right next to me. That'll give you a clear-cut idea what I've been saying all along. Thank you for listening. This is Consumers Dr. Bengala from Foremost Organization, so-called rpay.org, which stands for Reimbursement Premium Adjusted Yields. This also involves health savings accounts for the smaller group employers and employees alike. So listen to my next topic where I can emphasize by participation that you could have account-based healthcare even for the small employer groups and members and all the employees. And everyone can benefit from this health savings accounts. Thank you for listening. We will see you in the next episode of rpay.org. Goodbye, God bless, and salute.